Aiden Moodley, I'm 14 years old. I'm from Mitchells Plain, Cape Town, and I'm going to represent my country in Gibraltar. I'm really excited to go to Gibraltar for the second time. It's really a great opportunity for us. My plan is to work harder and support my team throughout the whole tournament. And my plan is to make it to the semis of the MVG tournament and the Captain's Cup. It would mean a lot if I had to make it again as a captain, playing the Captain's Cup. Obviously, I know this time I have to work harder and never give up. We are definitely needing everyone's support in order to make our experience good in Gibraltar.
My hair look okay.
You look fantastic. You always look fantastic.
Hi, I'm Nicole Alcock. We're so excited about the announcement of this team. Hi, I'm Nicole Alcock. I'm the Managing Director of the African Dart Group. We are so excited to have announced the team going to Gibraltar. These youth have put in so many hours of practice, of dedication, and now it's culminated in this. They're going to Gibraltar. We are so pleased that we've been speaking to so many sponsors, people that are interested in just the welfare of our youth. And getting them there is so important because last year they did such an amazing job in representing Team South Africa. They made it to the last 16. The boys met their heroes. They just made inroads wherever they went, and it was an experience for those youngsters. These youngsters come from underprivileged areas, and for them it's a dream of a lifetime for them to be able to achieve or travel overseas and play against the best in the world in the youth tournament. African Dart Group is the only affiliate of the PDC in Africa, and through us we hope to grow our brand, and not only our brand, but we hope to grow the youth and the academy through our school leagues, through our Devon Peterson Dart Academy, through our aspirational tours, which is the gap between the youth and the senior levels, which is 18 to 24, and then we have all our ACT tournaments, which is huge in the African continent. We are making huge strides in trying to get our African dart players on the PDC international stage. The African Dart Group their aim is to bring African dart players onto the PDC international stage, and with our partners that we have, we know that we will achieve all our dreams.
Was it Africa or South Africa?
No, don't say South Africa. I was from Cape Town.
My name is Lyle Sampson. I'm from Brackenfell, Cape Town. I'm 16 years old and I'm going to represent my country in Gibraltar. I'm very excited. It's my first time overseas, so it's still sinking in, but I'm very excited to go overseas. I'm 16 years old now. I've been playing darts for 10 years and I can say it's been a big part of me through all of that years. Through Devon Academy, I've grown a lot, and I can say that darts has been a part of me now. Between now and November, I've been focusing a lot on breakdowns, a lot of working on how I'm going to break the game down from 501, and also I've been focusing on the pressure, because when I get there, it's going to be a lot of pressure on me to perform. We're working really hard to find the right sponsors and the right support with the academy to make it a great experience in Gibraltar.
I'm Jaden Moodley, 16 years of age. I'm from Mitchells Plain, Cape Town, and I'm going to Gibraltar to represent my country. I've started darts back in 2018, so that's 5 years. I learned a lot of skills over the years, and I learned how I evolved in the game of darts, going from a garage player to representing my country in span of 5 years. So obviously this is my second time representing my country in Gibraltar. first time was a new experience, something I haven't experienced before. Going to a different country, representing my country with the teammates I had was exceptional. And this we've reached the last 16, which was a great achievement. That's however we aim for better, to reach the last 8 hopefully, and grow as a nation. All of this is only possible with the help of Devin Peterson and his academy and all his franchises. Yeah, like give me. Okay, so obviously the Devin Peterson Darts Academy, we build confidence, we build friendships, and friendships is a main factor in our lives, to be honest, because friendships we turn to brothers at the end of the day, and going over we're going over with four friends to Gibraltar at the end of the year, and that's what I'm looking forward to, because it's an experience of a lifetime and opportunity that I'm taking. The advice I would give to the new players that's coming to play with us is probably play your own game, stay in your lane, correct your mistakes, and yeah. But my goals in darts is obviously to make multiple achievements on the PDC stage, get a contract or pro contract, and become youth champion one day. Obviously, there's one player of ours that's missing out, unfortunately, because of his age, he's too old. His name is Kendrick Kodum. Kendrick's been like a captain to us all the years, and him missing out is a loss, unfortunately, but he needs to keep his head up, focus on himself and practice more, because there is more doors that's open for him, more opportunities in the future, and he just need to take it. Yeah.
I'm feeling great knowing that we started something like the academy, and something that was never here, and it's something that we were yearning for to uplift the dart caliber of darts being played here in Cape Town, in Africa of all, and the best places to start is to start at the bottom, where you start at as an academy, where the youngsters can come and learn the game. We've got a youngster going to academy after playing two years, and I mean, coming through our academy, if he didn't come through our academy, he would never reach that limit where he is today. But it shows that the academy really works. And I think if every parent can just take any child to any sport academy, I'm just not talking about darts, I'm talking about soccer, everything. The academy is where you start your soccer, your sporting career. And I would love the parents to do that. And knowingly that we got 4 guys from Cape Town going, 2 guys that went last year, and the other 2 new guys going. Yeah, look, the 4 of them, like the 2 of them, it's got the ability, because they got the experience of going to Gibraltar last year. So what I spoke to them about is like they must just get used. They must just install whatever they learned there to these boys here. That when they leave the shores of Africa, they know what to expect over there, and it was new to them last year, but they can make it so comfortable for these 2 going with them, and to tell them what's the ins and outs of Gibraltar, what on the playing field, and all these things. But at the academy, we are going to give them more info of what to expect, which shows us that our academy is working. There's 2 guys that can't go because of matriculate. They're writing matric exams that we allow them to do, because they are not. We're not saying academy first and your knowledge and schoolwork comes first. We will always encourage your academy we will always encourage your education to come first, because it's through the education that brings you to where you are. And I feel that having the 4 youngsters going from Cape Town here, there's so many youngsters in Port Elizabeth that's also growing the sport. We got people that's linking up with us from Nigeria, and all over the world, all over the African continent. The academies are all starting out there, which we'll say in a couple of years' time. I cannot say how many years, but in a couple of years' time, we will find out that all these youngsters at the academy will be our next professional, and the guys that was going to go overseas, they're going to be the guys we can depend on because they came through the academy, which is something great for us. And I feel that David Peterson has started something great, and it's only through his knowledge and his commitment that these things happen. And also having a team like Agency 7 behind him, also doing all the, because these are all things that got to be in place to have a successful business, right? So at the where we are now, and where a couple of years ago, we wouldn't realize that the David Peterson African Academy grown so big that we got our own, even our own guys working behind the scenes like Denver Apollos with his Agency 7. And it's something you must have. You cannot be a penny hyper company and want to reach the goals that you want to reach. You got to have, there must be professionalism from the bottom right up to the top. Hayden is the youngster there. He said his goal is to actually beat Mr. Little. So we're waiting on that. So it means they've got goals which they entered in now. So which means that when they go now, they want to improve on those standards that was there, that they saw. They cannot go play this dance there. So they know they must uplift themselves. So I'm glad that Jaden and Aiden is going to have a lot of talks with Caleb and Lyle to encourage them to what's in store for them when they come there. Well, the next few months is going to be meeting with the right sponsors and the right people to get us there where we want to be, the academy. And I hope that they will just come to the party with us.
My name is Caleb Cockrow. I'm 16 years old and I'm from Kraaifontein, Cape Town, and I'm going to Gibraltar to represent our country. Ever since I've been chosen to go to Gibraltar, I've been feeling really excited. Like last night, I've been thinking about it. I couldn't sleep almost. Like I was really excited, and yeah, been feeling really good. 2 years ago, when I started playing darts, it's crazy how you think of it, because 2 years ago I never knew anything about darts. I was mostly doing rugby, you see, and ever since my dad, I listened on the radio, Hot FM, that they announced it that there will be Darts Academy. My dad asked me if I could join, and I said yes, and we went. And I was kind of nervous my first day because I didn't know anything. I was quite nervous, but since I got used to it, I've been asking advice from the academy, from the franchise called Wizards, and asking advice there, and I've got good. I was been practicing for quite a while, like 3 hours a day. I would also like to thank Devin Peterson Academy for teaching me well, and for giving me this opportunity to go over to Gibraltar. And I would also like to thank Uncle George for coaching me well, and Auntie Nicole for also helping. I would say just be consistent on the board and practice every day, just consistently. Look on YouTube, ask good players for advice, or play against players who are better than you. That would also help you, and just focus. When we go to Gibraltar and when we represent our country, I would like us to at least get to top 16. Will be a help for the Devin Peterson Academy, and it will also make us happy. So it will be really good. This is the first time I'm going overseas, especially on the plane. I'm feeling excited because I always wanted to be on the plane and going overseas to represent our country and to really enjoy it. But it's also nerve-wracking because I'm representing our country, so it's really